Hello Libra, Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is a bonus reading, Libra. I just want to come back and say thank you so much for all the ways that you've been loving on this channel. Your clicks and your views matter, the thumbs up matter, you're growing this tribe, and I so appreciate you. So I'm here for a reading, and when I do a bonus reading, if you've never been here before, by the way, welcome. And if you are here and you're returning, thank you so much for doing that. Libra, I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the current energy or the future energy. I don't intend on reading for the past energy. If it does show up, I will talk about it. I will acknowledge it, of course, but I'm not going to dig into anything back there unless I'm told to. So let's find out what's going on with you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's going on with the Libra, please. Tell me about Libra. This bonus read for Libra. Libra, we have the Ace of Swords. All right. We've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the Moon. I feel like, Libra, that you are about to get some clarity on something that I feel you've been fighting for a while. I feel like you were putting in the energy, putting in the fight. It feels like it's something that's really important to you. The Ace of Swords tells me you're about to get some clarity. It feels like you've been fighting really hard for something and you don't know what the outcome is going to be. For others of you, it could be that you've had a really complicated communication or a conversation with somebody that ended up in somebody who won at any cost. They don't really care if the relationship's broken, if you never speak with them again. It feels like somebody here just needed to win the argument. They just need to say, ha, I took Libra down. And now you don't know what's going on from here. Things are not as they seem, I want to say. Things are not as they seem. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords and Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands, and we have the High Priestess. There are a lot of feelings under the surface, and now since this argument or fight, or the thing that you want to fight for, it's like completely quiet right now. And I want to say it's because somebody's loading their barrels, or somebody is, of course, we're not talking about guns in general, but you know what I mean? Like somebody here is loading the bow. It's almost like they're ready to come back at you or speak about this again, or it's coming back round, or things are about to pick up. Somebody's about to open up a conversation. So it feels like there was an argument. We have fundamental differences. You don't think the way I do. I don't think the way you do. Maybe it's time we just stop talking to each other. Silence ensues. I don't know where this is going because we didn't get a chance to really, it feels like somebody here, it's like nothing was resolved. Nothing was resolved. You told me your point, I told you mine, and we decided that we don't believe the other person's point, and that's it. We stopped talking. But there is Six Swords here, which tells me somebody moved on, decided it was way too chaotic to keep revisiting this over and over again, because this is never a place where we get resolution, right? When the Five of Swords is in the upright, we don't get resolution here. I feel like somebody, that person, whoever the person is that threw down their swords and walked away here, I feel like they're coming back again. I feel like they want to have another conversation. They want to try and resolve this, but it feels like it's unresolvable at this point, Libra. Tell me more about Libra. Yeah, somebody here, it's like a false victory. Somebody here thinks that they won, I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody else, but somebody here feels like they had the victory. Okay, let's talk about this Five of Swords. What is this about here? Tell me about the Five of Swords. Tell me about the Five of Swords, please. I feel like you're highly intuitive. You're somebody who has psychic intuition. I also feel like you're trying to keep your feelings about all of this quiet. Tell me about what the Five of Swords is about, please. Look at that, the Five of Wands comes out. Six of Pentacles. The World card. So it does look to me like the Five of Wands is combat, competition. Somebody wanted you to believe them or think the way that oh boy, you know what it feels like? It's like if you don't think the way I do, and you're not going to come over to my side of the way of thinking, I'm not giving you anything. It feels like with the Six of Pentacles, it's like this person is somebody that you usually get money from. Maybe it's a roommate who pays part of the rent. Maybe somebody owed you money for something. But it feels like if you keep fighting with me and you don't come to the place where we can make right on this, where we can actually give each other reciprocal energy in the 3D, then I'm not giving you a cent. I'm not giving you any more. Somebody might be cutting you out of the will or telling you that they're not, that they tell you to cut up the credit card. Maybe it's a parent who's telling you to do that, or a spouse. But it does feel like we can't agree on anything here. And the Five of Wands is telling me that there's arguments and fights going on. They're not only cerebral, like there's not only like harsh words are being spoken, sharp tongues, but it feels like it's like maybe people are throwing hands. I'm just going to say, because we do have the Five of Wands here. The good thing about it is that we do have the two fives here, and for me, more than one five is about quick change, so I feel like there's going to be quick change. Bottom of the deck, though, we have the King of Wands in the reverse, so it does feel like somebody's being really selfish. Somebody here is being really selfish. It does really feel like if you keep fighting with me and arguing with me, I'm not giving you anything anymore. You're not getting any more handouts. I'm not giving you any more money. I'm going to stop paying the rent. I'm not going to pay the bills. I'm going to stop paying that car payment. Like, that's what it feels like here. That somebody is like, the only resolution that I can get is if I close the door on you and we never speak about this again. And you don't know what to do about it because the moon energy is here. I feel like this person is going to come around and try and speak with you again. It feels like with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords, it tells me somebody sort of has an idea, or maybe they think that they can find a resolution. I feel like you two have already moved on. We're out of this chaotic energy. You've already moved on, and I don't know where that person lives now. I don't know their phone number. It feels like somebody wants to communicate with you again after a period of time. Possibly 5 or 6 weeks have gone by, maybe even 6 years for some of you. Tell me about the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands, because it feels like somebody wants to contact you again after they cut you out, told me, look, I'm not giving you any more, no more charity from me. I'm not giving you any more reciprocal energy if you don't think the way I think. Oh, yes. Sorry, Charlie's talking in my ear. And this could definitely be a difference of opinion over religion or politics. Definitely. Yeah. Because the High Priestess is connected to their source. The High Priestess is somebody who's esoteric, right? They're in the world of the esoterics. Somebody who uses divination, somebody who might read crystal balls, somebody who is like a tarot reader or a psychic or intuitive, and the other person could be religious. And we don't agree. Tell me about the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands, please. We have the Five of Cups. Somebody is sad without you. They've realized that maybe we came to this place in haste. Maybe the Five of Swords, maybe throwing down my swords wasn't the answer and walking away. Maybe that wasn't the way to resolve this. Somebody here is missing you or feeling sad about the situation in general, that now we're not talking or we've moved away from each other or moved on. We have the Judgment card in the reverse. Somebody feels like they've misjudged you, Libra. Maybe it was a Leo that misjudged you. This is Leo. I feel like the Judgment in the reverse tells me that this person thought that they would be okay without reconciling this thing, but I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay with them. Oh, you know what? This is the Eight of Wands. No, Seven of Wands. This is the Five of Wands, but maybe I just called it out and there it shows up, right? But I'm just looking at this because there's a lot of arguments here. Maybe you stood up for yourself. You stood up for yourself against somebody who It has something to do with pentacles or money or someone giving you something, giving you more than they were giving to anyone else. Judgment in the reverse is giving me the energy of that someone here is sad because now they miss you and they feel as though they've misjudged you. The Eight of Cups is here. Maybe I could have been a little bit kinder. That, we've now disconnected from each other emotionally, but it feels like somebody here is now looking at the cup, reviewing the cup and saying, there's nothing left there. And the Judgment card in the reverse tells me that we didn't reconcile anything, and someone here is feeling really sad about that. So I feel like somebody here, it could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, maybe a Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Cancer and Pisces is here. Pisces is here. It could be somebody who has now realized that they have... Yeah, we had a 5 on the bottom, the 5 of Wands, and we got 2 more 5s here. So something about this is about to change really quickly here. Tell me what this argument was about. Somebody thought they were going to be able to manipulate you in a way that that you would listen to them. I feel like maybe they've been able to do this with you in the past, but it almost feels like you're in this energy of the 6 of Wands. You're in this energy of, I have people who are cheering me on as I'm getting my victories, and I'm just going to stay within my boundaries here, going to keep the silence with this person. For some of you, you could be arguing with a parent. The King of Wands is here. The King of Wands is here, but in the reverse. When the King of Wands is in the reverse, they're being kind of cantankerous. They're not really being very, they're kind of selfish, and somebody who isn't taking action. It's like this person's holding themselves back. They thought that they could manipulate you, possibly with money, or holding back their love from you. This person thought for sure that you would challenge them, but you would eventually come back. But the choice that you made was, I'm following my intuition, following my religion, following my path, or my spiritual self. And I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I've got to follow the spiritual self. Tell me why the moon is here. We've got the 8 of Swords, we've got the Death card, and we've got the 10 of Swords. So you've just released it all. I feel like you're just like, you know what? There's nothing I can do here. My hands are tied. This person won't listen to me. They won't listen to me. They throw down their swords every time I try and speak with them. They try and manipulate me. They're being kind of rude, sort of mean, kind of lazy in the way, like they're not contacting me. I feel like you feel that they are at fault. The Death card here tells me that something really had sort of a hard ending. King of Swords, whew. Hanged Man, and the Empress. Wow. It does feel like somebody here is arguing with the parents. You could be someone who is arguing with your mom and dad who's cutting you off. It could be somebody who's living with you, possibly somebody who is a roommate. I feel like your life has become really abundant since this situation went on. This situation could be going on right now. And I'm going to tell you, if this situation is going on right now, that you're just supposed to, you know what? Your hands are tied. I feel like you need to make your decision. You need to decide what you're going to do. Make the last and final decision through any sort of perspective that you have. Because I feel like although that this situation is ending for you, if you're in the current energy with me right now, although this situation is about to end because this person won't listen, they just won't listen. They have their own way. It's my way or the highway when the King of Wands is in the reverse. My way or the highway, do what I do, or take action the way I take action, or don't talk to me. Like it feels like somebody here is, their manipulation tactics didn't work on you, Libra, because you're smarter than that. And I feel like it's this Empress energy is what becomes of you. So if you're looking into the future and you're going through this energy right now, I feel like you just need to carry on, make the final decision, make the final cut, and it feels like you turn into the Empress, feminine or masculine. You are building your abundance. It does feel like you're dealing with it. This is this person's choice. They can't manipulate me. They can no longer manipulate me. So, they're going to have to stay in the King of Wands energy in the reverse. For those of you who are looking at this in the future, I feel like if, what's coming up in the future is a lot of abundance because you didn't make a sharp decision immediately, because you didn't take, there's no fire energy here, right? So I feel like because you took your time, you looked at the situation, you looked at it head over heart. I got to look at the facts. I'm going to go through, my truth and honesty with myself. And it's the Hanged Man energy. I feel we were there for a while wondering, is this really over? Or what? Like, what's going on? I feel like this person is really now regretting their situation, the way they treated you, what they said to you. And I feel like you're getting victory and all this abundance. And I feel like this person is somebody who wishes that they were now in your life. I feel like you've closed the door. And what happens from here? Tell me the outcome here. What happens from here? We've got the Star, got the Page of Swords, and we got the King of Cups. This person's going to come back telling you, look, I miss you and I love you. And this King of Cups to me is a father. So again, we're going along with the parent thing. It could be moms or dads. Take it as it resonates, feminine or masculine. It feels like somebody here wants to let bygones be bygones. The King of Cups is pouring out the cup. And I feel like with the Page of Swords that you're probably going to get some sort of communication about somebody who wants to heal the feelings. Somebody here is hopeful that if I do reach out to Libra, that they are going to take my call or my text. And this King of Cups here has been sad. Yeah, it's been, I feel, emotionally sort of chaotic for them since you went away. But the King of Cups to me is not showing their feelings on the surface. So you could be dealing with somebody who doesn't like to say sorry, somebody who feels like it still isn't their fault, but they're willing to show you love, and they're hoping that we can heal the love that we had between us, whether this is a relationship or a parent thing. Some of you, if you're looking at it from the other side, you might have a child coming back. Maybe you're going to reach out to your child. Take it as it resonates for you. It's a moment of alchemy. It's all in temperance here. I feel like it's going to happen when it's supposed to. And I feel like balance will ensue, because we do have water. We have earth. Somebody who's trying to create balance, right? And I feel like we will create balance. And it might be mom who brings all the balance into into two people who just can't agree on something. Feels like somebody who's a Sagittarius, maybe an Aries or a Leo. Somebody here is like, I've really got to help bring some sense into the situation, or you two are never going to speak again. I feel like it's silent right now. I'm going to leave that right here for you, Libra. Tell me if that's you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys, and I'm out. Bye-bye.